What's going on, everybody? We are getting a little antsy, so we decided to start this a little bit early so that I can hit the road and get on out of here so that we can get to watching this game. Because I don't know about you guys, but I am antsy. I'm ready for it. We got a big one today. Got the Bucs in LA. There's some good stuff though, man. This is some good stuff. This is exactly what we've been waiting for. These last couple of games, of course, have been important games. Every game is important, especially in the NFL when you just don't really get that many games. And so this one here, though, this is our big one so far. So far for the year, this is the one that is the biggest. So that's some good stuff, though, man. Let's see here. I just got to share this video around, and then we will be good to go. We'll be hitting the road here, going to the bar. This game is on regular TV for me, and I'm sure most of you guys as well, but I decided I don't want to watch at home. That's a little too boring for me, so we're going to go and have a good time at the bar. Have a couple beers. Had some yesterday at a friend's wedding, so that was pretty fun, but we're still recovering slightly from that, but we're doing fine. Feel free to drop score predictions. I definitely need those, guys. I think that we're going to see points today. That's my prediction. I think we see a decent amount of points in this game. Obviously, it's a tough matchup. Obviously, I don't need to say that to anybody. We all know this is going to be a very tough game, and really could go either way. But I like what the Rams bring to the table today, and the Bucs being out some big name players like Antonio Brown. And I think that definitely helps us. What up, CG? CG, for those of you guys that don't know, CG Ruthless Sports is a quarter of the NFC West roundtable, represents the 49ers in the roundtable. So we do rotate who hosts that. It was Ram Showcase this last week, but I believe it's on CG's channel this week, so might as well just go over there and subscribe so you guys are all ready to go. Arizona, dude, yeah, the Jags are playing some good ball today, man. I've been keeping an eye on everything so far, but we're just trying to leave, so. Let me get this shared out, and then we'll hit the road. We'll be good to go. One more spot. Let's do that. Boom. All right. Yeah, dude, the roundtable this week, I'm pumped for this week's roundtable, man. This is going to be a good one. We got the Rams and Cardinals and the Seahawks and Niners. So this roundtable this upcoming week is going to be a fun one, man. We'll get some good banter going back and forth. But it is time to hit this road so we can go watch these Rams beat up on some Patriots, huh? Okay. The AZ Sports Fan is hosting this week, so that's where you guys are going to need to sub at. Is the AZ Sports Fan? Cool dude over there, Cardinals fan. So he's sweating over these Jags right now. Let's go ahead and hit this road though. Bye, Carl. Carl's my cat. He doesn't come to the bar with me. That'd be weird. Been here for over a year. I'm still not used to having a sliding glass door as my front door. It's really weird. It's all good though. You guys got any score predictions or anything? Nice warm. Or what it is. Let's see what the car says. Oh, it's like an oven in here. All right. Just get you guys put up here. Click. All right. Whoo, we need AC in a big way. You guys will act as my kind of like a rear view mirror a little bit for me. Woo, woo. Guys, I'm not doing good in here. Cool seats. Let's get the AC going more. High. We need that high. Hopefully that's not hitting that too hard. If you guys can't hear me, let me know if this AC is blowing too hard on that. Just keep it posted. We'll yeah, you guys can. All right. Now we're actually, I think, ready to go. I think we're finally ready to get actually out of here. So, yeah, man. I'm going to have, as far as the NFC West Roundtable stuff goes, I'm going to try to have Mike on to Rams Showcase. He is the AZ sports fan. Great dude. Everybody on the roundtable's awesome. But, yeah, we'll have that one for this week. I'm going to see if he just wants to pop in. And so maybe we'll get a good little interview with the AZ sports fan on Ram Showcase, on the actual episode of Ram Showcase, not just our roundtable that we do every I did it again, guys. I forgot to turn off my Wi-Fi, so I'm sorry if I cut out there for a second, but we're good now. Every time I get like away from my apartment, it cuts off. That's my fault. I keep forgetting. But Rams and Bucs today, two favorites in the NFC to go to the Super Bowl. So, this is a heck of a matchup today. I'm pumped for it. I'm sure everybody else is as well. I don't know if you're a Rams fan, if you're sitting there like, yeah, this game's gonna be okay. Everybody's jacked for this one, guys. It's gonna be a good one, and for good reason. We got Tom Brady coming to town, his first ever game in Los Angeles. He is without wide receiver Antonio Brown. They are also without Jason Pierre-Paul. So we do have, a couple of, I guess, advantages there. But also the Rams are, it looks like Henderson's not playing. It's still, like I was watching Red Zone, and it still said that, he's game time decision at the bottom of the screen. But we've already heard that it does not look like he's playing in this game. So looks like we'll get a heavy dose of Sony Michel, which is good, actually. I'm excited to see what he actually does out there. And then I'm hoping that we see a good chunk of Jake Funk as well. I want to see Funk out there, and I think that this is a tough day to get him to try to get, your, what are we at now? Our third string running back, fourth string running back going. But I mean, you gotta just play the games when they're scheduled. Doesn't matter who's hurt, who's not. So, yeah, some good stuff. What up, Edwin? Welcome in. Jags are winning, man. They're playing a good game today, man. And if the Jags win that game, I don't know if that's like a good thing for the Rams for next week. If that means that like if that means that the Cardinals will be like angry, so they'll like really want to come out and show something, or if it means that they are not very good and we're just going to go in there and kick their butts. Cardinal Kurt voted for the Bucs. Of course he did, man. That's Cardinal Kurt. Wouldn't expect anything different. Cardinal Kurt. Some people hate that. I don't care. I don't care. He's Cardinal Kurt. What up, Jay in the Bay? You guys got a big one tonight, man. UNCG, the 49ers fans in here. We got a big game for you guys tonight. I am picking the Packers in that one. I know that, beating up on the Lions doesn't necessarily mean that you're back and good to go, but that's I think the Packers are kind of getting it together, and the 49ers, honestly, man, beating two pretty bad teams by one possession. And I know that Lions game is really like deceivingly a one possession game because the 49ers were winning by a lot, but still it's there's something there, man. I've kind of pulled back on my confidence in the 49ers But I mean, anything can happen, and teams can get better, even if it's just over the span of a couple weeks. It's not like you come in and this is just who you are, and nothing changes. You don't get better, you don't get worse. That's not the case. So I do think they obviously have the chance to get a lot better this season. But I also think that they'll be a better team when Trey Lance is playing instead of Jimmy. Even though Jimmy has not been playing that bad, I think that Trey Lance is going to make them a better football team. Oh, they stomped the 49ers too, man. You know what? And I feel like they will. That's obviously it's just a prediction of mine. Joe Stradamus creeping in, but yeah, I think that the Packers are in a good situation to win that game. And the 49ers, I just am not trusting them right now as far as picks go, just because they've struggled the last. I mean, not like super struggled or anything like that. They're always a 2-0, but they have had situations in the last couple weeks where they just don't they just don't look as explosive as I thought that they would. So I think it's important. Sunday night football prime time. We've had some great prime time games so far this year too. I mean the Packers and Lions, that one it started pretty good, and then the Packers just kind of ran away with it. Other than that, the Rams and Bears was like the worst of the primetime games so far. I mean, best for us because we won, but worst in terms of closeness of outcome, except for of course the Packers and Lions. But this one here, I'll be honest, man. Jay in the Bay. I will be honest with you, man. I see no reason that the 49ers and Packers should be the Sunday night football game over the Bucs and Rams. And I do understand it. The Packers and 49ers are very good football teams, most likely both playoff teams this year. But Bucs and Rams, I mean, this is legitimately like a Super Bowl or like an NFC Championship preview game. I guess in theory, the Packers and 49ers could be too, but I just feel a little bit better about the Rams and the Bucs. Both. Both of them. Boffun. Both of them. Yeah, the other teams do get paid, but when you're expected to dominate everybody and you win by 6 points against a bad Eagles team, I mean that says something, you know. Because yeah, they get paid, but so do you, but you're supposed to be better than them, like by a lot. You're supposed to be better than them by a margin. Nick Sirianni is not it, man. It's Hurts has looked good, but I mean, let's not pretend like the 49ers shouldn't be playing better football right now. They're a better team than they've been playing. So, what up, Peo? Peo, we need to get me, you, and Rams House on another little video. We definitely need to do that again soon. Okay, we'll talk. We'll talk off of this, but yeah, that needs to happen again soon. I miss doing those. They're fun, man. This week I'll have the AZ Sports Band on though for sure. But first, we got Rams and Bucs. You guys got score predictions. Let's hear them. I know you guys got score predictions. Drop them below. I want to hear what you guys got to say. Tequila. Oof. Me and Tequila are not homies. Me and Tequila are not chill. All right. Beers, though, all about the beers. Actually, we showed up to one of my best friends. I've known him for so many years, all of the years. That he actually got married yesterday. So we were up there and we showed up and realized there was an open bar. And so me and my other friend, who I've known for a long time too, I worked with him in his first job. I was his trainer and stuff like that. But so we've been homies for a long time. But we were we made it our own goal to try to see if we could make them run out of beer. We did not succeed, but we did succeed in getting hammered. So you know you gotta take the good with the bad. We did something at least, you know. Definitely had a lot of beers. We started and it was like let's see how many we can go, man. Let's see how many do they got. Like, can they keep up with us, kind of thing. And yeah, they did all right. 32-27. Okay, I see you, Edwin. Getting text messages. You hear my dad send me a message. He's talking about Michael. My dad's a Chargers fan. Me and him went out to the preseason game. Can't wait to freaking be back at SoFi, guys. Oh my goodness! If you guys have not been there, go, guys. Like, go. That place is unreal. I can't wait to be back there December 5th to watch our Rams beat up on them Jags. We're doing that to the Cards right now. Bucs should win by double digits. I should? What does that even like? What is your premise for saying they should win by double digits? Just because you want them to? Because the line is at 1 point. It's floated between one or like 0.5 to 1.5. That's it. That's all I've seen as far as the. Yeah, so should win by 10. I disagree. Based on everything we've seen this week. So do you have any like basis for that, like of like why you think that the Bucs should win by double digits, or are you just saying that because you're a Niners fan and you don't want to see the Rams win this game? Because that is a real reason. It's not a very good one, but I do accept it as a real reason. Was the first touchdown in this game? You know what? I'm gonna say that Sony punches it in, man. I'm gonna go Sony on this one. I think we try to get him involved. Obviously, with him starting at running back, we'll definitely see him. Like the attempt will be to get him going, and especially, I mean, the Bucs are giving up less than 60 rushing yards a game. They're second in the league right now. 57.5 is what they're giving up. So it's going to be tough. But at the same time, is that even a real ranking? Is it a good ranking that actually tells us a story? Because the Buccaneers have also been playing some good football. The Dallas Cowboys in week 1, they didn't even really try to run, but it's not like Zeke has been looking like a superstar or anything like that. So Pollard looks good though. And then you see last week, I mean, the Bucs were just kind of all over the place. So I don't know if it's the Bucs run defense is actually that good, or if it's they've been playing from ahead. Teams are just trying to throw the ball on them right now. But the Rams, it's not like the Rams have been getting the ground game going. So that definitely is something that we would like to see today. Either way, just put up more points, however it's done. But, to get that balance going, to get that air game going, which should be able to get going today. The Buccaneers have been terrible against the pass so far this year. That should be able to get going today. So it would be nice to get a ground game to complement. But if it doesn't happen, I just want to score more points, See here. This game is going on in Los Angeles. It's big. Not as big as me taking down. It's awesome. Yeah, that is true. That is, yeah, that's pretty big moment in history, man. Ramsey picks off Tom at least once. I hope so, man, because we've only seen a couple of picks in Ramsey's history of being as a Ram. So he showed up today with the most amount of swag I've ever seen in my life. If you guys did not see him arrive to the stadium, check it after this is over. Because that was awesome, man. He pulls up in whatever car that was. I didn't see what kind of car it was. I'm not a supercar guy or anything like that, but what are we doing here? Going super slow. There's a show at this park here. I'd like to at least go to the speed limit. That'd be cool. Rams and Bucs are evenly matched teams. If a team wins by double digits, it will be because of turnovers, but realistically, the game will be very close. You're a backer downer, Jay. I tried to call you out, and you just did. Okay, you can't say, "Oh, the Bucs should win by double digits," and the second I call you out, just be like, "Oh, well, yeah, I mean, it'll be close though." Like, don't back down, Jay. Don't be a backer downer. Stand your ground, dude. It's funny. Yeah, dude, that was good. He did look like the mariachi guy. That's good stuff, though, man. That car was sick. He comes out with all of the swag, and yeah, that was pretty sweet. I need a car like that, though. I at least need to make my car look like that. I do like the black. This is my new car. I haven't had this one very long, but do you like the black? But having Rams colors like that, I'd be for it. Definitely for it. I figure out what I want to eat when I get to this bar, man. I'm hungry. You think you'll score more today than the Bucs? Will I? No. No, because I have beers make poor decisions, and then I just go home and watch Sunday Night Football. I mean, it's nothing great. I don't do anything. It's funny though. Who do you guys think is going to score first? I gave my answer. I said Sony Michel. Who do you guys think is going to score first? First tutty of the day goes to who? I don't think the NFL hates wheat that much anymore, man. It's we're getting the newer generation of people into important positions in higher up places, not only in government but also in companies like the NFL. So that stuff will start to fade away. People are going to start to realize that. I mean, the that stuff is not as bad as some people think, I guess. And yeah, I think we'll start to see it fade away. They did go with the. I know that like because the games are actually 225 for me. It's only 130 right now for me, but I know that when they were all at 2, I hated that because the early games would never be over in time for you to watch the start of your game. So I hated that. Cup for the first score for the first tutty. Dude, Cup and Stafford are no joke, man. They are here, man. That's really cool to see. I was kind of curious to see who was going to be like Stafford's guy, because Woods was definitely Goff's guy, but I mean he also obviously he loved Cup too, and also Higbee. Stafford and Cup though have like it's like a different level. I've said it on the show, I've said it on the podcast that I really think that we're seeing the beginning of what is Cooper Kupp's best season as a pro. I think we're witnessing the beginning of it right now. He's third in the NFL in receiving yards, 271, I believe is what he's at. Third in the NFL, though. I mean, maybe not right this second. I'm sure the rankings are skewed today just because we haven't touched the field yet. There's already some games happening. But going into the week, he was third. See if he keeps that going, man. That's some good stuff. What is a Pirate's favorite letter? I mean, there's an obvious answer here. I'm not even going to do it, man. I'm not going to give that. I'm not doing any Bucs jokes today. We're going to. It's R. Or whatever that's worth. Trying to think. I'm going to start. You see smoke coming out of my brain if I start to think too hard on it. I was thinking of other jokes. All right, Jay, I see you. I got you. I got you. I don't think that's gonna happen. Yeah, I'm with you, man. I don't think it's gonna happen. Um, I don't know. We've seen the games today. We've seen like a lot of turnovers and stuff so far. I don't know if that's something that's gonna leak into our game as well. But you're right. If it is a double digit game, it will be because of turnovers. Both of these teams are capable of that. I think if it comes down to like a turnover game though, and who's getting the turnovers, I like the Rams there because of our secondary. Jalen Ramsey, Jordan Fuller, Darius Williams, even Taylor Rapp's been playing some good ball. I like David Long. We got a good secondary, but the Bucs secondary is kind of butt, dude. So like I don't know. If it comes down to a turnover, like where turnovers are the difference, I think that helps the Rams ultimately. Just because I think we're a better defense than they are. They have a good front, definitely a good front for sure. And because Ndamukong Suh used to play for the Rams, is one of like 4 games that he'll actually try for in this season. So you have to watch out for that as well. But yeah, if it comes down to turnovers, though, I like the Rams' chances to be the one that comes out on top of that. There is a Chucky doll hanging out of this sunroof over here. Let's go sun. Time to get sacked 10 times. I would love that. I'd love to see Tom get sacked 10 times. 10. 10 times. Wait, what? Who has good genes? Okay, I don't know why. We got nothing right. So many man. Fascinating. Any other score predictions you guys want to drop? Yeah, try to. That's funny. Oh, man. Or any, you can drop any kind of prediction too. It doesn't have to just be a score prediction. You guys can drop whatever. If you guys think that Aaron Donald gets his first ever sack on Tom Brady, we can do that one. Say your player of the game. Who do you guys think is going to be the superstar of this one? I'm liking Cup for this one. I think that connection is very real, and the Bucs secondary being so rough, I think is. I mean, obviously that's a huge plus for the Rams, especially with all the weapons we got, man. Antonio Brown not playing for the Bucs is a huge thing, also, because he's been playing some good ball too. Yeah, Antonio Brown out for this game. Jason Pierre-Paul as well. Do you like that or JPP? There's honestly like one of my favorite things in football is Jason Pierre-Paul like hand jokes. One of my favorite things. Like I eat that up. Eat them up, man. 34-34 tie. Chiefs scored 3 straight touchdowns. I'm getting text messages from my dad. It keeps me posted. I don't know where he is even at. In some city at a bar. He travels. 34-34 tie. I'd be so sad with a tie, dude. I don't want to see. Ties are like the most unfulfilling thing ever. Like I remember when the Rams and 49ers tied. Like I was watching the game with this 49ers fan, and the game ended in a tie, and they just kind of like look at each other, and just like kind of like sat there for a second, like stared at each other for like 10 seconds. And it was like, it's a good game, I guess. It was just so unfulfilling. It was the worst thing ever. So, luckily for the Rams and 49ers, we got to play them again just a couple weeks later, and Rams kicked a field goal with not a lot of time left. It was like 34 seconds on the clock in overtime to actually win. So it almost took us 10 full quarters to beat those guys one time, which is absolute bananas. But, yeah. Every year, man. Every year for like the 4th of July, I always post like the same things. So Jason Pierre-Paul wants you to be safe this weekend. Stuff like that. It's good. North Dallas 40. What's going on? Creeping up to the bar here. I don't know why. It's on Sunday. We're driving, clearly. And this is the day that everybody goes super crazy slow. But also, people drive genuinely pretty slow, generally pretty slow in Colorado. I noticed that after the whole weed stuff became a thing, that everybody was just cruising along. They were just creeping at like 20 everywhere. It's not uncommon to just see like people just going 10 under everywhere. Hate it because I like to go fast. All right, I'm a fast guy. Any other predictions for you guys? This game's gonna be good, guys. I am pumped. Oh, I'll give you guys my score prediction. I don't know what I said on the show or on the NFC West Roundtable, but I'm going 45-42. I think we see points. I think we see points in this one, man. And I'd love to see maybe Matt Gay hit the game winner. That'd be cool. Or if we score a touchdown, that's cool too. Obviously, I'm not gonna. No matter what happened, I'm not gonna be sad about it just because I didn't predict it. You know what I mean? Like if I predict we get a game-winning field goal and then we get a game-winning touchdown, I'm not gonna be like, oh, dang it! Like I just want to see the Rams score more points than those guys, and as long as they do that, I don't care. It could be 2-0. Don't care. Just want to win. Just want to win. There's so many things I don't care about in football. Like fantasy football, because I don't care about individual performances. I just want the Rams to win. I don't care. I don't care who's scoring the points, just that they got horns on their helmets, not those dumb Vikings ones. They got the Ram horns on their helmets. So that's what I want to see there. And then also, I don't care about power rankings. Those are one of the most useless things in the world to me. Like, what am I supposed to do with that information? Some dude thinks that the Rams are this ranking or whatever over like behind this team, or like who cares? Like, who is that guy to like tell me who's better than like? Just give me standings. That's all I need is standings. Power rankings are terrible. It's full here today. Going back. I started watching at this bar in Bradford's rookie season. So what's cool about that is that there's so many fans that like they like remember. They know, and we all know who's been here and who supports their team when they suck, which is good because there's some fans that only show up when their team's playing well, and we make fun of them. We do. We definitely make fun of them. Let's see here. Gosh, slow in Colorado. Yeah, it's a very real thing. Watch when we win all day Monday because it won't be how the Rams want. It will be how about the Bucs lost. Yes, dude, I hate that. That's still a thing that happens. Especially, I mean, it kind of depends on who you play. But for like so many years, when the Rams would beat somebody, it was always, well, what's wrong with this team? Like, what's so wrong with this team that they lost to the Rams? It was never like, hey, the Rams did a really good job today. It was always like, well, I guess this team's trash now because they just lost to the Rams, and it was always so disappointing. It's like, well, dang it, like, give us some credit, man. Like all those games against the Seahawks when we were bad, stuff like that. It's like they would always just be like, what's up with the Seahawks? Are they bad now? Because they just lost to the Rams. It was never like, wait a second, the Rams good? And neither was true at the time. So I guess it's fine. Whatever. They do have Benjamin Button at quarterback. It's weird. He's playing really good football, guys. You're a fan of fans? You're a fan? You a fan of Ram fan? Strawberry jam? Other things that rhyme with that? You know. You know. All right, guys, I'm going to head in here in a couple minutes. So if you guys got any questions or anything you guys want to fire off before I head in and start putting beers into the face, now's the time. I highly recommend it on your guys' end as well to do the beers. It's almost time. Almost time. I've been antsy today. I've been so antsy today, man. Like I woke up. It was like, okay, it's game day. And I looked at the clock and it was like 6:15. It was like, crap. It's like we had a long time. All right, we're good. I always get up early though. It's a problem I have. I have a problem with getting up way too freaking early all the time. Don't know what it is. I'm bad at sleeping. It's not a skill I have. Get water in us before we start remixing in the alcohol like we did yesterday. Edwin, man, thank you. Appreciate you. Got you, man. I got you. That is amazing. Thank you so much. I love it, man. That's so cool. Um, no, I can't announce that yet. Never mind. Edwin, we'll be in conversations here soon. All right, because I got some other cool stuff right around the corner, man. So I'll hit you up with that information when I feel like I can announce it because I don't feel like this is the time. So Hans took a nap. That's probably for the best. Right before I was leaving, I'm sitting there watching Red Zone, and I'm kind of like nodding out, which makes me just feel like an old man now. Now that I'm 30, I just feel super old all the time in every situation I'm in. And it turns out the things that I do, like I guess my lifestyle of liking beers and stuff, and being like a single dude with no kids, and I just have a cat. So like that, apparently that's typically the lifestyle of more somebody 23, 24. So I always feel like the old guy in most situations. Thank you, Edwin. I do appreciate that, man. I always appreciate hearing that people like the show because I put in hours to it, man. It's good stuff. I love doing it. That's definitely not like a comment of like I work hard on this or it's just so much fun, man. It does take a lot to put into the show to get that puppy from start to finish, writing out the script and all that stuff, and to actually publishing it. It does take quite a bit, but I mean I love it so much, man. It's an absolute blast. I definitely wouldn't want to change that. Love doing it. Love doing it so much. But you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and hop out of here. Get some beers and do all that stuff. But yo, guys, we got the Rams and the Bucs today. Massive game. We could see this matchup again in January or February. All right, so I mean, this is some good stuff that we got today. Could have a playoff preview. It's early in the season still. Both teams coming in at 2-0. Tom Brady has never played in LA. Aaron Donald has never sacked Tom Brady. So you know, we're going to see a couple of firsts today. Is what we're hoping for. Antonio Brown out, Jace Pierre-Paul out, Darrell Henderson out. I have not seen the list of inactives yet. That's just because I've been on here with you guys, so I haven't looked at it. But guys, go enjoy this game. This is going to be one of those ones that I feel like by the end of the season, we're going to be looking back at this one. No matter what the outcome is, one of these two fan bases is going to look back at this game and say, like, man, if we only could have won that game, we would be in this seed, not this seed. You know what I mean? So this is a big, important game, even though it's so early. This is going to be one that we look back on as an important piece. This could be a tiebreaker as far as who gets a higher seed, who's number one seed potentially. This could be the game that decides that. So this is absolutely a huge game, guys. Go enjoy it. Go have an awesome time and soak this in while we have a good football team, because I know most of us sat through a lot of really rough years as Rams fans, but hey, we're pretty dope right now, so soaking that in as much as you can. And it's days like this, man, that I absolutely I eat it up, man. It's good stuff. I just try to soak these days in a lot. So that's my only suggestion to you guys. Just soak it in, because we know how bad this team can be, and at any given time something bad could happen, and we could be back down to that team that was struggling to win 3 games a year. So we got a hell of a team right now, and hey, this could be a NFC Championship preview, a playoff preview, so we're going to go enjoy it. Hans, go be more active, man. Go be more active. Thanks for hanging out, guys, and let's go get this dub, huh? Go Rams!